everyone, we're going to talk a little bit about the weaning process as a little educational highlight here. So here at Star and Snip Farm with Hoosier Horsemanship LLC, we have one foal, our very first one to raise ourselves, and it is weaning time. And so there are a few schools of thought for weaning. There's cold turkey, where you just separate them, get them out of sight of each other and where they can't talk to each other. A lot of farms do that because it's quick and fairly simple. The stress levels are high but short-lived, and so a lot of farms like to do it that way. And I don't have the ability to do that because my farm is very, very small. There's nowhere I could put them where they couldn't see or hear each other in some form or fashion. So a couple other schools of thought are doing the gradual, cross the fence line where they can see each other and be close together. That's where we're leaning. And then the other option is to let the mare wean the foal, keep them in the same paddock, and somewhere around probably 8 to 10 months, she'll self-wean to a certain extent. Now, I'm not sure they will always wean completely under those circumstances, but my understanding is it can be a nice low stress if you're planning to keep the foal in the same herd. And so we had considered that as an option. However, he's really big and she's really thin. And so I want to, for her sake, wean him gradually off of her so that she can put some weight back on. And then also he is for sale as a stud colt stallion prospect. And so I want to make sure that that process has been started. If for someone is interested and would like to buy him as a potential stallion, that they're a little more ready for that. I don't want to go completely cold turkey. I would like to have a little more of a process there. So let me show you what we're doing. I'm gonna switch my. Okay, so this is the paddock that he was born in, and I have split this paddock down the middle. And I've split the shelter. So now they both have shelter. It's the same paddock he was born in, and so it's comfortable to them both. They're very familiar. And we're doing night weaning. So at night, daytime weaning. During the day they're weaned, they're separated like they are now. And then they are together at night. And so this hopefully will prevent any sort of mastitis issues or other issues for Princess. I want to keep her healthy and keep things as low stress as I can. She's thin. He pulled on her pretty heavy, and we feed her such a lot of hay and grain. I really want those calories to get put to work. She's improved. She's actually gained some weight, but she's still a little ribbier than I like. And then he looks fantastic, and he's doing super great. He's eating his hay, drinking water, eating grain, no problems. And so the plan is to give them a few weeks like this, where they're together at night and separate during the day, and then we will increase the amount of time apart. So we'll do like 24 hours apart, 12 hours together, and so on. And then eventually it'll be a couple days and a 12-hour together. Just to help her not have a mastitis issue, and to allow, if we keep him as a gelding, I would have them reintroduced together. And so there's no reason to do anything harsher than that. So that's kind of the idea. So just a gradual approach. We're kind of going to the beat of our own drum, so to speak. And so far I've noticed that the stress levels are really low. And that was my goal. I want to keep this calm and chill for everybody as long as I can. He's 4 months old, which is still a little on the early side to wean, and so I didn't want to do a full-blown thing. But with as thin as she is, I felt like a little on the early side was probably for the best for both of them. His independence has improved. They could care less about this option right now, so they have no stress about it whatsoever. She's like, thank goodness I have a break. It's kind of funny. So we're really happy with how it's going. Journey is doing great and learning to be a little more independent. And so we'll let you know how it goes when we shift gears and do a little longer of a stretch. I'll probably do an update and let you know. And this for future reference, if this all goes really well, I have another method under my belt to use in the future. So that's my little spiel on our weaning process. Let me know what you think.